How does the Bible complement the Book of Mormon? In the Book of Mormon, in 1 Nephi chapter 1, verse 1, it says, I, Nephi, having been born of goodly parents, therefore I was taught somewhat in all the learning of my father. At the footnote of the word goodly, it brings you to the Old Testament, specifically Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. It says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. Truly, being a part of a good family is worth a lot more than any amount of money you could obtain. In verse 4 of chapter 22 of Proverbs, it says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. So truly, that is where your treasure is. In verse 6, it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. That's a pretty strong promise. In verse 9, it says, he that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. If you are blessed to have earthly treasures, you're instructed to share it with those around you. And what a great example that is to your children. In verse 15, it says, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Well, as we know, children aren't born with all of what they need to be taught, so we have to teach them as their parents. They're just foolish by nature, right? So we have to be a good example to them, and we have to teach them the ways they should go. And in verse 17 it says, bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge. But we're also told that we need to be humble and submissive like children to our Father in heaven. Truly, he is the wisest that we can learn from.